What's up, though? What's wrong? I'm about to pull up on you right quick.
I value.
You got a man. Fuck that got to do with me? Come on.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fanita and today we'll be going over what you absolutely need in your back to school essentials bag. So for today, the bag I'll be using is this Coach bag. It's a Coach bag that my older sister got when she went to go get one of her Coach perfumes, whatever, that's beside the story. But this is going to be my essentials bag and I'll be going over every single thing you absolutely need in your back to school essentials bag, basically. So yeah, let's go on and get started. Starting off, top of the list, something we absolutely need, like you cannot counter this at all. Like this is something you must have. Deodorant. Y'all, please, like I cannot emphasize enough like how much like you need deodorant. Like you absolutely need deodorant. I don't care what you say. I don't care if it's like, oh, like I don't even know. You need deodorant. I always carry a deodorant. Like I always carry deodorant with me everywhere I go. Like if I'm going to work, there's deodorant in my bag. If I'm going out with my friends, there's deodorant. I'm like, one thing about me, I'm that friend that always has everything in her bag. Like you're not gonna catch me lacking not once. Like, so deodorant, it's essential. You must have it. If you don't have it, like just make sure you get a little scrub. Like make sure you smell good. Yeah, just this right here, this, you need this. Everybody needs this. Next thing on the list is gum. Me personally, I like got two and I have like a reason for that. I got the mint one for whenever like I'm done eating like lunch and I feel like, oh, like I need to refresh my breath a little bit, you know, because yeah, you really don't know what you're gonna be having for lunch that day. And imagine if you don't have gum to, like, you know, now you're walking around with breath smelling like onions because you had an onion sandwich for lunch. We don't want that happening. So I got a mint one, and then for the watermelon one, it's just flavor. Like if I'm sitting in class and I'm bored and I need something to chew on to low-key stay awake, then that's when I pull this one, like this one out. And plus it's never really gonna hurt to, like, you know, have extra gum in your bag, because you never know when you're gonna run out of one and be like, oh, like I don't have another one. Plus, you know, the minute people see you eating gum, they're gonna hit you with the yeah, and you also don't want to be that person that's asking for gum and everyone's like, oh no, like I just ran out, I'm on my last piece. Like the whole time they have a whole pack of gum in their bag. So we just want to have our gum, stay prepared and everything, like, you know, gum. Yes. Speaking of gum, something else I also went ahead and got is a thing of mint, the icebreakers. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I got icebreakers. The reason I got icebreakers is I don't, like, yes, I eat gum, but I don't always eat gum. Like, because my dad, he always tells us, like, watch out for your teeth, watch out for your teeth. Like, too much gum is going to hurt you, which is true. Like, if you chew gum all the time, I wonder how your jaw is feeling. Because me, I can't really chew gum. Like, I chew it, like, and then boom, it's done. So sometimes if I don't feel like chewing gum, I just go for a mint. And like these also, like, they basically like serve the same thing a gum would do. It's just the gum, you basically chew on it longer, but for the mint you basically like just, you know, refresh and boom, like it's like voila, like, you know. So very necessary. Next thing we have on the list is a thing of like toothpicks. Not really toothpicks, but like, why is everything upside down? Like floss. This is like floss. And the reason I got this is, again, you really don't know what you're going to be eating for lunch. So just staying prepared in case something gets stuck in your teeth. And, you know, your hands is like, you're always touching, like, you don't even know what you're touching. Like, before you realize you've touched, like... Anyways, as I was saying before my older sister started cackling, you never know what you're gonna have for lunch. You don't know what's gonna get stuck in your teeth. And before you even think about sticking your hand in your mouth, think about how many surface, like the amount of surface you touch in a single day, in a single class. You ask your teacher for a pencil. You don't know whose hands those pencils have been in. You don't know where that person's hands has been in. The table you sit in, you don't wipe your table before you sit down. You just go on, sit down, put your head down, whatever. You touch it, whatever, you know. The paper your teachers are handing out, you don't know where that paper has been. Okay, let's fast forward. Let's say everyone gets to get a Chromebook from the cart. Like, y'all don't have your own assigned Chromebook, or you don't have your own assigned MacBook. You don't know whose hands have been on. You don't know where you don't know who washes their hand in the bathroom or not. So putting your hand in your mouth trying to dig out something that's stuck in your teeth is not It's really not. It's no. You're just gonna. That's speed run to getting sick. That's basically that's what I see it as, in my opinion. I've like sticking your hand in your mouth, especially when you're at school, when you're not at home. Sticking your hand in your mouth in general is just like you're just ingesting like bacteria and stuff, and it's not cute. Let's be honest here. So what I say is get you a little bit of these. I know people also have like the little toothbrushes. Those are also really good if you don't want these. But me, I'm definitely keeping this with me because there's a lot of times like I have a sandwich or like a burger or like, I don't know, like orange chicken and rice for lunch and stuff gets stuck in my teeth and I'm like, dude, I don't have this right now and I really don't want to stick my hand in my mouth. And so I'm sitting there trying to flush it out with water, but it's really not. So these really come in handy, and it's just, you need that in your bag because we don't want, we're not doing that. Nope. Next thing on the list while we're talking about germs and surfaces and everything, I don't usually get this one. This one is the one I've had for a while now and I'm just trying to finish it out. But speaking of surfaces, you need hand sanitizer. Like when I say you need hand sanitizer, you need hand sanitizer. This one is like, it almost looks like the Touchland one, but it's really not. This is what we got from someone that came to visit for college. Like a college like mentor or whatever. But basically, like as I was saying, anyways, you need hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is a must have. I usually get the ones from Bath and Body Works because I like the way those ones smell. I like the scent of it. But recently the Touchline one has been like really popular and a lot of people has been having that one. So if you want to get that one, good. If you want to get the one from Bath and Body Works. In conclusion, you need hand sanitizer because you don't want to touch, you really don't want to just touch stuff first, hands to your face, everything. Sanitize your hands. Wash your hands. Make sure your hands are clean. If you're done using the bathroom, wash your hands. Y'all have no idea how many times I've seen someone walk out of a bathroom stall after physically hearing them flush a toilet and they just walk right out. In a girl's bathroom, like people are really nasty, so y'all need to be careful out there. Y'all really need to be careful out there. Carry a sanitizer with you. Wash your hands. Make sure whatever I can't stress the amount of time people generally touch something and next thing you know their hand is on their face and they wonder why they're always breaking out and they wonder why they're always sick and they wonder why they're always in the middle of class when everyone else is fine. So when I say you need hand sanitizer, it's not a joke. You actually need hand sanitizer. You need hand sanitizer because you don't know where everything like, you need hand sanitizer. Just go get you hand sanitizer and put it in that bag now. Okay, now that we're past the hand sanitizer part, next thing I say you should totally 100% get, since we're talking about like, germs and all that stuff, flushable wipes. This is going in my essentials bag. The one reason is, especially because I'm a girl, if you're watching this, you're probably a girl, or if you're a guy, like, one reason is I like to keep it clean. Like, we don't want it being, especially after using a bathroom, or especially after like a day where it's really hot and like you're sweating. You can use it and wipe your face. You can wipe like, like you can wipe your face, whatever you need to wipe, whatever, like get your business done and keep it pushing. We don't like, if like you're someone that sweat a lot, because the reason I have like most of this stuff right here is because I'm someone that sweat. Like once I start sweating like this, I start sweating and I genuinely like low-key have to go wipe off. Like, bro, when I start sweating and there's no going back from there. But I sweat a lot. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And personally, carrying wipes around definitely help because like I start sweating, I'm like, okay, I gotta wipe this off. Like I gotta wipe my face, go to the bathroom, like freshen up, like whatever, like, So whenever I start sweating like this, these definitely come in handy. Or if I've been like, if it's a very humid day and I feel like my skin like getting like icky, I can wipe it. And plus I can also use this to wipe like other like little surfaces and stuff. If I feel like the surface is dirty, just wipe it off, throw it, and plus it's flushable wipes. So okay, so speaking of bathroom stuff and things you need for like the bathroom and stuff, pads. These are a must-have, especially if you're a girl and you've gotten your period. You really never like, although sometimes I have an app that tracks my period, but I'll tell y'all now, 9 times out of 10, the app is wrong. Like, yes, it's probably in the time frame, but the exact day and time when it starts, you really don't know. Like, it's been so many occasions for me when I've started like my period mid-school day, wasn't even expecting it. App says my period is supposed to be the week after. No, my period is showing up the week before, and I'm in school. And guess what? I don't have a pad, so now I'm like walking around and I'm like scared because so I'm over here asking people for a pad, and I was like, oh no, I don't have one. Guys, what do you mean you don't have a pad in your backpack? At the end of the day, it's also my fault, because why don't I have one in my backpack? So if you're a girl and you've already started your period, this is something you should absolutely have in your backpack. I don't care if you're like, oh, mine skips every month, mine it's only, no. Have in your backpack. And plus, be a girl's girl, so if a girl doesn't have hers, guess what? You always have one in your backpack, so you can definitely hand one out, you know? Okay, so next thing that comes after talking about pads and periods are painkillers. This one, where I'm going to be talking about Midol. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I know some people's school, they have like rules where it's like, oh, like you don't bring medication, don't bring this. But 9 times out of 10, if you don't have medication and you go to the nurse, they're gonna be like, oh, we can't give it to you. And at the end of the day, it's a painkiller. You know what you need it for. Not everybody cramps is the same. So if they're telling you, like, you don't even have to make it known like, oh, I have this in my backpack, you know? You can keep it to yourself, and if you need it, you could genuinely take it. Especially me and Tylenol. I need to always have Tylenol in my backpack, because me personally, I get really bad headaches. Like, I get really, really bad headaches. Like, it's so bad. Like, sometimes, like, I've had to go home from school so many times. So me having like Tylenol in my backpack usually helps, but that's not the case for every single time. But when it comes to cramps, having Midol in your backpack is definitely worth it. And there's other people at your school as well that's gonna have it, and if you go like, oh my gosh, my cramps are so bad, they're definitely gonna offer it to you. So this, I say you should have in your backpack, or have any form of painkillers you should have in your backpack. So next thing on the list, I'll definitely say needs to be in your essentials bag are band-aids. You need band-aids. Like, you need you don't need them, but you need, wait, hold on. You need them to be in your bag, but you don't need them every single time. But leaving them in your bag is definitely worth it. Paper cuts, you don't know when something's gonna poke you, when you're gonna start bleeding. Sometimes 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get a cut and you probably wouldn't even know until you go wash your hands or put hand sanitizer on or something. And having band-aids just to like put over like your little cut to prevent like it from getting infected from all the bacteria that's everywhere you go, basically, is definitely something you should totally do. This thing you need in your bag, some kind of scent. So me personally, at home, I have like all like my main like perfumes. Like, for example, we have this one sitting right here. This is the S.O.C.I.A.L.S Black Opium. Those are the ones I low-key keep at home. Those are the ones I keep at home. And for school, usually I put one of these in here, like the Salt and Vinegar, the body mist and stuff. I carry this everywhere, especially like, again, I'm gonna talk about sweating and like, you know, these low-key come in handy, especially when you feel like, oh, like I feel like I stink today. Because everyone has had that moment. I don't want to hear. Everyone has had that moment where you're like, oh, like, shoot, like I feel like I stink. And they definitely come in handy. Like these right here, they come in handy. Usually I get like a smaller one. There's always a smaller one that I usually get. It's about like this size or maybe even smaller. So that's the one that eventually goes in my bag. But for right now, I have this one and I haven't gone to get like another one, although this one's almost running out. So I'll definitely be getting another one when I go like my in-person back to school shopping. Stay tuned for that video. I'll definitely get another one and I'll put that in my bag. But if I want like my actual perfumes with me, like the Yves Saint Laurent or the Billie Eilish or any of the Ariana Grande, I usually get like these little things. I don't know if y'all can see it, but they're basically like little perfume, like, y'all know what these are. I'm pretty sure y'all know what these are. So basically I put them in there and then I take them with me, and if you just need them, basically spray them and boom, you have your perfume with you. Although like you don't have the exact bottle with you, but you do have your perfume with you. Okay, next thing on the list that you definitely need for your essentials bag is lotion. This is the one I got, the EOS lotion. Get you a bottle of lotion because you don't want to walk around school ashy. Why would you do that? Like, why would you purposely walk around school ashy? Speaking of lotion, another thing that usually comes to my mind whenever I hear lotion is sunscreen. So basically, I have this sunscreen that I use. This is the one I mostly keep at home. Like, I use this. This is the one I use, period. Like, I use this sunscreen. If I wake up in the morning and I'm getting ready for the day and there's a chance that I'm gonna step outside, I'm putting sunscreen on. If I'm going to take the trash out and like sunscreen's going on. If you're walking down to the mailbox, sunscreen should be going on. If you're going to school and you know you're gonna stand outside and wait on a bus, or you're going to the football game and you know the sun is still up but it's gonna set later, but the sun is up right now, put your sunscreen on, please and thank you. Y'all don't understand like how important sunscreen is, and I'm not gonna sit here and preach to you. Just go do your research yourself. I'm telling you, put sunscreen on. Like, put sunscreen. You should have sunscreen with you, or from anything to block out the sun, like, you know. But since this is the one I use at home always, and I don't like, this stays here on my vanity 24/7, and sometimes I forget to put this in my bag whenever I'm leaving. I went ahead and got this guy from Walmart, and this is gonna be in my bag basically. So if I eventually forget to put this on, then this guy's gonna go. Next thing is, it doesn't even matter like if you're white, black, whatever, Hispanic, whatever you are, and you do your edges and you know that it's gonna be hot outside. Guys, it's not gonna hurt. It's really not gonna hurt. You need edge control. You need to have this in your bag. Having this in your bag and this brush, I got the teal one, but brush, edge control, go ahead and put that in. Especially if you get braids and you get your edges, you do your edges, go ahead and put that in there for me. I promise you, there's gonna be one day you're gonna forget, and then guess what? Boom. Does anyone have edge control? Does anyone have an edge brush? We want to be ready. We want to be 10 steps ahead. We want to be 20 steps ahead of the game. We don't want to sit and wait for someone to tell us. You want to be ahead of the game. Go ahead and put this in there for me, because I'll tell you now, there's going to be one day. I thought like, oh, like I'm not going to need it. The one day I took it out of my bag was the one day I needed edge control and edge brush the most. So just go ahead and get the things and put it in that bag for me, please. Like, don't even question it. Especially if you're a black girl and you do your edges, you know you need it. Go ahead and put this. And while we're on this topic, let's go ahead and include the rat tail comb as well. Let's go ahead and, especially if you have a sew-in, a frontal, just put it in a bag. Speaking of hair, I like to make sure I have at least something to hold my hair up. I usually I would say a hair tie, a scrunchie. I don't have one near me right now, but like I also keep one of these in my backpack, just because like you never really, like, you don't know what you're going to be doing that day. Maybe y'all are having a lab in bio or something and you're required to have your hair up. Like, you need something to put your hair up. So I say have like a claw clip or like a hair tie. Definitely a hair tie. You must have a hair tie in your backpack. If you don't, then you're playing the game of luck. Like, you're really playing the game of luck. So have a hair tie or like a pin, something to hold your hair up. And speaking of headbands, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to put one of these in your essentials bag. I keep one of these in my backpack every single day. You really never know when you're gonna need one. Like, you probably think, oh, like my hair is gonna be, no, you don't know when that lace is gonna start lifting and you don't have glue to stick it down. So go ahead and put one of these in your bag, so worst come to worst, you're just gonna put a headband on. And now we're on to the beauty stuff. Right before we get into the beauty stuff, what you should always have in your backpack: a mirror. Even if you're like reapplying like your makeup on, you still need a mirror to know what you look like. Get you a small mirror and put one in your bag. The one I see a lot of people get, it's like one of those that you could get off like Dollar Tree or like Target or like Walmart, whatever, and it basically have like a brush and a mirror. It's like, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about, but those are the ones I see people usually get. But me personally, I already have this one. Although it's kind of broken, it still gets the job done. Like, a mirror is a mirror, you know? So speaking of mirrors, another thing I genuinely, like, I absolutely must have in my essentials bag are a pair of earrings, an extra pair of earrings. So I went ahead and got like this set. Not all of these is going to my backpack. obviously, but I'm probably gonna take like 2 of them and put in there because I got pearls, because like, you know, like pearl earrings, they go with basically anything. But let me tell y'all, if I go somewhere and I realize like, oh, like I don't have my earring on, ooh, like even before like I realize that I forget my earrings, like I feel naked. Like I like the fit doesn't feel complete. Like if I forget my necklace, that's fine. If I forget my bracelet, that's fine. But the earrings, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not like pushing you to get it, but just in case you're someone that's like forgetful like me, because I forget a lot of stuff. So if you're forgetful like me, just go ahead and copy one of these and throw in that bag. It's not gonna hurt. Okay, now this one we're about to speak on is really important. I know I've said like most of them are important. Like I've said all of them are very important, but this one I'm about to show you this is once again non-negotiable. You need something to put on your lips. You can't walk around school with your lips dry. It pisses me off. It pisses me. It makes me want to offer you my lipstick, my Vaseline, my whatever. I can't have you walk around school with your lips dry. You're not going to. So you're gonna go get either this or this, whichever one you use. I use this most of the time, and then Vaseline for whenever, like, cause these are like, sometimes I forget this at home or I leave it in my back pocket or like whatever. So this or this, you need it. Don't ask questions. You're not gonna I'm not gonna have you walk around school with your lips dry. I'm forcing you, I'm making you to go get one of these or this. I don't care. I don't care what kind of lip gloss you get. I don't care if it's the one that's like a lip tint. I don't care if it's a lip. Go and get something that would keep your lips. I don't care if it's a big tub of freaking Vaseline. I need you to keep your lips moisturized. I don't want you walking around school cracked and bleeding lips. It's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. Let's go on to the things you really need. So me personally, I like to have like my lip liners and all that stuff done, and like in the mornings when I'm going to school, like I do my lip combo and everything. And you know, throughout the school day, especially when you're done eating like lunch or if you got snack on something like during the day, they start to fade. And if you're like me that like to like, you know, retouch and stuff and make sure like, oh, like I still look good, I still look presentable, go ahead and cup you a couple lip liners, eyeliner, whatever you need. Just go ahead and get you like some of those. I keep these 3 especially with me every single day. Like I don't play about these at all. These 3, they come with me everywhere I go, work, church, I don't care what we're going out to eat, I'm coming with these. If you're someone that likes to like, if you do your makeup and you just want to touch up on your makeup like throughout the day, because you know, as the day goes on, makeup starts to wear off and all that stuff, and you want to retouch on your makeup like throughout the day, just go ahead and get like put some of your makeup stuff in your bag and, you know, just keep it in there and, you know, rock and roll. So speaking of makeup, another thing I like to keep in my bag is my mascara. Like, and then while we're on that topic of eyes, as y'all can see, my lashes are done. I'm about to take them off though because they're irritating me right now. But another thing that I keep in my bag, my emergency kit, is lash glue, Bond and Seal, and a tweezer. Anyways, as I was saying, like, you want to be 10 steps ahead of the game and be prepared. Like, we're past the time where it's like you're begging for everything because you don't have one. We're in a time of, oh, like, I have this now, I don't have to ask for it anymore. Like, I could just do it, you know? And just, you know, being a girl, it's fun. In my opinion, doing all of this, making this video, it's really fun for me. I really enjoy it, especially like to me this is being a girl. Like having an emergency kit with all this stuff just so you're ready is being a girl. And if you don't understand it, it's okay. Like, you understand. Yeah, that's what's in my emergency kit. But before we end this video, let's go on and give like a little shout out to the fit. I got this top from Ross and my black leggings. Hold on, let me stand real quick. It's basically like this top I got from Ross, and then I have this black flared leggings on. So stinking cute. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more back to school content because I've placed in so many orders, and I still have to go like shopping for more stuff. Like I haven't even got my senior backpack. So stay tuned for more back to school content because they're coming. Like I promise you they're coming. It's just I'm working and it's just a whole lot of stuff and applying to college and you know, the senior stuff. Like senior stuff, we all get it. But stay tuned, they're coming. And also thank you so much for all the subscribers that are like in a new year. Like hello, like thank y'all so much. Thank you. Like guys, like this channel it's come a long way, but I'm really grateful for it. But see y'all in the next video. Stay tuned. Like keep living, keep being a girl. Don't let nobody tell you that anything otherwise. Like just, you know, just live like I am. And don't let anyone tell you you can't do it, because you 100% can do it. I'm just talking. I'm like, y'all see how I'm talking again? Like, let me just